The United States spends more on health care than any country in the history of the world. $13,432 per person per year. The next highest spender among comparable wealthy nations spends roughly half that. And for that price, the highest ever recorded, Americans receive some of the worst health care outcomes in the developed world. Last in life expectancy among high-income nations. 32nd in infant mortality out of 38 OECD countries. Last overall in healthcare system performance, according to the most comprehensive international comparison available. This is not a political opinion. It is the documented finding of the Commonwealth Fund, the OECD, and the government's own data. We spend twice as much, but we rank last. Something is wrong with this picture. This series is about what that something is. Over the next 9 parts, we are going to work through the evidence on single-payer healthcare in America. Not the talking points, not the cable news arguments, but the actual evidence. We're going to examine what single-payer actually is, and what it isn't. We're going to look at what it would actually cost a typical American family, not the tax line alone, but the full picture, including everything it replaces. We are going to answer the objections, the wait times argument, the quality argument, the socialist argument. With the data, those arguments have to survive if they're going to hold up. We're going to visit the countries that have already done this: Taiwan, Germany, Australia, France, Japan, Canada, and examine what worked, what didn't, and what the pattern shows. We're going to look at who the current system leaves behind, and how. We're going to examine the Medicare Advantage program, where private insurers overbilled the government by $84 billion in a single year, according to the government's own nonpartisan watchdog. We're going to follow the money, the $439 million in annual health care lobbying. The industries protecting more than $1.2 trillion in combined revenue. The political infrastructure built to make sure the most expensive healthcare system in human history stays exactly the way it is. And we're going to work through the ideological argument, the socialist label that has been applied to every expansion of American social insurance since the 1930s, and that has a 100% failure rate as a prediction. By the end of this series, you'll have the most complete picture of this debate that we can put in one place. Not advocacy dressed as information. Evidence, examined carefully, with the sources named and the verdicts earned. The goal is to give you what you need to think clearly about a question that affects every American, every year, in ways that are often invisible until they aren't. 85 million Americans are currently uninsured or underinsured. 15 million more are projected to lose coverage over the next decade. The current system is not holding steady. It's getting worse. The evidence on what to do about it is more complete than the political debate suggests. This series presents that evidence, all of it. This series has 9 more parts. Each one builds on the last. Part 1 is next. We start with the most basic question. What is single-payer healthcare, and what would it actually mean for you?